and I'm not by any means an expert on Heartland Rock. And
What is Heartland Rock?
I was going to say, this is not a phrase I'm familiar with.
Is it not?
You're just making this up.
He's just inventing phrases for the podcast. This is Banana Rock. It's like, what?
Oh, it's a lovely.
If you say it with enough conviction, we'll believe you. This is Heartland Rock.
I was believing. I was like,
I know. I'm glad you said something. I was just going to let it pass.
Yeah, that's very
Wikipedia. It's got a whole Wikipedia page. Also, so it's the kind of.
Well, if it's on Wikipedia, it must be true.
That's it. Must be
fact.
So John Mellencamp, Springsteen, Tom Petty. It's that. Anyway, I'm not an expert on it, but I've long thought about making myself a playlist of.
Hang on. You've not given us a definition. You've just listed 3.
But Dave has said he's not an expert on it at least 4 times. Dave, are you an expert on Heartland Rock?
I don't want it to be an expert. I just want a definition of any kind.
He's not an expert. He's got no Wikipedia.
He doesn't need to. I'm not an expert on bananas, but I can tell you roughly what they are.
Dave, tell us about this hearty rock.
All right, buckle up. Heartland Rock is a genre of rock music characterised by straightforward, often roots-style music, a concern with the middle-class or blue-collar American life.
This is very erudite, David. It almost sounds as if you're reading some prose. That can't be true.
Well, the power of Wikipedia will bring you exemplified by singer-songwriters like Tom Petty, Bob Seger, Bruce Springsteen, John Mellencamp.
Well, I mean, that's all right up your strata, isn't it, Steve? So you should have heard of Heartland Rock by now.
I know. I feel chastened by this whole
I'm not an expert, but listening.
He's not an expert.
What? Dave, you should have got that out in the open early. I cannot believe
expert, Dave.
Yeah, that's why you're on the podcast. You're here for the Heartland Rock and the puns.
Yeah.